Happy Sunday, everyone. I'm live on South Beach in Miami. The Art Deco Center there. Got some music going on. I'm here with my boy Kyle Wagner, who helps people write, self-publish, and get the books as best in Amazon. And this week has been pretty awesome and crazy. Last week I was walking along Earthquake Park in Anchorage, Alaska, where if you look at my pictures, one of the beautiful places in the world. Earthquake Park commemorates the largest earthquake ever recorded in North American history in 1964. What's going on, Sharon London? What's going on, Jean DeRusha? Thank you, Jean, for always being so supportive and loving with your comments. Appreciate it. I was saying I was in Alaska last week on Sunday, walking along Earthquake Park in Anchorage. It was like 30 degrees out and freezing my butt off. You can check the pictures. And then I'm now in Miami, which is probably about 80 degrees in South Beach. Quite humid. A little panoramic. This is the main street in South Beach. For those of you who know, one of the biggest events in the year is Art Basel, which is coming in early December. Those that don't travel, read only one page. Those that don't travel, read only one page. Jimmy Torres, what's up? Jimmy Torres, I owe you a call. Thanks for the 3 fist bumps. Boom, boom, boom. Back at you. I'm here. Finished up a 2-day mastermind where I was one of the keynote speakers on a yacht. And then we were also at Fontainebleau. It's always inspiring to meet entrepreneurs who want to level up and get to the next level. As you all know, I speak a lot about entrepreneurship, branding, the billionaire mindset. Up here is all about how do you build a stronger mindset. Egle Corsicate, what's going on, Egle? Hopefully you're having a good time in London. If anyone has any questions about South Beach, I'll do my best to answer. But as I said previously, I was in Alaska last week. I was literally in the northern tip of the United States. And now I'm in the southern tip of the United States. Laraz, what's going on, Laraz? I met Laraz in Tel Aviv with her friend, literally on a street corner in Tel Aviv. She's really cool. Sharon, what's up? I'm at the airport. Oh, wow. That would have been cool. Sharon's an awesome woman, too. It's surprising, not really surprising, I guess, all the people that are watching, so many of them are world travelers because they all understand the phrase that St. Augustine wrote, which is, all of life is a book, and those who don't travel read only one page. Now you might think, oh, I don't really have a lot of money to travel. I don't really have time. You have to make the time and make the money to travel because it's not always expensive to travel. It could be, but one of my friends named Juliana, for instance, lives in Poland, and she travels all around the world. She just couch surfs. She couch surfs. It's called couchsurfing.com, actually, literally. And you can just hang out at someone's place, and they share that hospitality because we live in a world where there's so much to offer if you're open and generous about things and people, and if you are willing to give of your knowledge, of your time, of your skill set, good things will happen. Mike Navarre, what's up? Mike is a good friend of mine. He just opened up an insurance company over in Beverly Hills, where I'm from and I live. If any of you want to get your insurance needs met, reach out to my friend Mike Navarre. Mike is a good guy. One of his best qualities is that he has a high level of integrity. So finding people that have high level of integrity in business world is tough sometimes, but Mike Navarre is your man if you need any type of insurance needs. Solomon, thanks so much for watching. Again, just to repeat, I am in South Beach, Miami. It's been raining the last few days. I was here for a mastermind on a yacht and at Fontainebleau, one of the most storied hotels in the world. Justin Bieber is going to be performing there at New Year's Eve this year. Frank Sinatra way back in the day with a lot more class, also performed there. I'm here for a few days teaching some knowledge, entrepreneurship, branding, networking, and I was invited by Jerry Haynes, who is a monster in the online space. He worked for Grant Cardone. He helped Grant Cardone go from $40,000 a month to $1.8 million. Grant Cardone made $1.2 million on a webinar. So anyone who's interested in building a business, check out Grant Cardone, check out Jeremy Haynes, check out myself. I have a new program called the Gifted Professional Speaker Program, GPS for short, where I am your GPS for your speaking success. If you are in any business role, any sales role, any entrepreneur role, you're a life coach, author, you should be a speaker. Why? There's 5 reasons why. 1, you get leads a lot more than just walking to any networking event. 2, you get it for free. 3, you're perceived as a VIP because you are a VIP. 4 is you can travel a lot, like I am now, putting me up in a nice hotel over in South Beach. And 5, you can get paid for it. Lauren West is actually part of my program. Thanks, Lauren, for watching. She already booked a speech last week. Started the program 2 weeks ago. Anyone who's interested in my GPS program, again, gifted professional speaker program, I walk you through step by step in 5 modules what I learned in 15 years on how do you make money as a speaker, travel the world, and inspire the masses. It's called GPS for short, gifted professional speaker. Type in the comments that you're interested, and I'll have my team or myself follow up with you. So again, I am in South Beach, Miami, Florida. 1 week ago, I was at the Earthquake Park in Anchorage, Alaska. Check out the pictures online. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. What's up, Kathy Ho? Sending you some love from not really sunny South Beach, but it's definitely humid, which I'm not a fan of. As many of you know, I'm from New York City, so I am not a fan of, well, hot weather I'm okay with, but stickiness is like nasty. Like when it's really humid, you walk outside and you're literally drenched with sweat. And as you can see, well, I don't got my good hair stuff on now, but I like my hair, and I don't like my hair get messed up. And this humidity is not good for your hair, although it's probably good for your skin. So needless to say, I'm here in South Beach, Miami. One of the biggest events of the world is Art Basel, which is coming up in early December. I'll be speaking here actually at Keller Williams. So Roman Pavlik, giving you a shout out. Barbie Tarpey, Mark Benson, Isaac Acevedo, all you come from Miami area. Also, some of them are my clients. If you want to learn more about real estate, check them out in Miami. Again, Mark Benson, he's over in Coral Gable. Roman Pavlik, he is in Keller Williams. I'll be speaking there early December. Those of you who are in Miami, let me know. I'll see if I can invite you to my speech. As all of you know, I travel all around the world. In this last week alone, I was in Anchorage, Alaska, giving another speech in WeWorks, which is valued at, I think, over $10 billion. It's a unicorn in the startup space over in Hollywood last Thursday, where I was sharing the stage with Ryan Blair. Ryan Blair made over $1 billion with Visalis. Cool dude. He wrote a book called From Rock Star to Rock Bottom, or actually, I'm sorry, From Rock Bottom to Rock Star. Here's the book, From Rock Bottom to Rock Star. Check it out. Ryan Blair, if you're listening, cool dude. What I most respect about people, not so much about their success in life, it's about their integrity and their heart, what they do for the world. So Ryan Blair, again, wrote a book about From Rock Bottom to Rock Star. I was speaking at an event with him last Thursday, and then I flew out here on Friday to teach at a mastermind on a yacht. It was pretty cool. Ray the Third, thanks for watching. And again, we're live in South Beach. If anyone has any questions about how to live your life with passion, with enthusiasm, with commitment, now's the time to ask in my comments. Just a quick update. My GPS program is doing awesome. Gifted professional speaker program. I get interest. I probably have about over 100 leads I got to follow up with actually. So that's what happens when you are traveling a lot, and sometimes my team, they're a bit backlogged too. But regardless, life is good. Hopefully you are living a good life. There's only 60 days left of the year. Don't whine or complain about what you don't have. Start surrounding yourself with people that are motivated, not just positive, not just this whole, oh my gosh, the laws of attraction, the secret. Yeah, I mean, I attract stuff in my life. That's because I walk toward it. You're sitting down on your couch watching TV and popping those popcorns, you're not gonna have laws of attraction working for you. The law works like this. You go at something, oh, surprise, surprise, they come at you. That's my law of attraction. I attract things in my life because I walk toward it. None of this like passive, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna dream stuff up. I'm gonna have intentions. Intentions mean nothing if you don't have the competency, and if you don't have the competency is great too, but if you don't take action, it means nothing. So for all you goo gaga people who are there, they're cool about not new age stuff, but if you're not moving toward your goals actively and reaching them, you can believe all you want about laws of attraction. If you're not taking action, laws of attraction doesn't mean anything. So make sure you take action toward what you do. Tammy Thrasher Mitchell, thanks so much for watching. Look forward to our call coming up next week. Sandy Sanders, thanks so much for watching. Stephanie, great seeing you here as well. And again, I'm here live on South Beach in Miami. And we got a lot of people coming out. Thank you all for the thumbs up. And it's pretty cool to be living a life. Didn't even know I was going to come to Miami, but I met Jeremy Haynes. He's this digital marketing savant guru who used to work for Grant Cardone, and he literally helped Grant go from $40,000 a month to $1.8 million. He invited me to be a speaker at his exclusive Yacht Mastermind. His co-host is Eric Osho. Well, Eric Osho has an inspiring story himself. He is a veteran. He has an awesome company where he helps veterans with their disabilities. So check Eric Osho out too. Giving you a shout out, Eric Osho. Giving a shout out to some of the other speakers. Tom Pfeiffer used to own a private jet company. Took his company to up to about $20+ million. Josh Earp, he's like this SEO savant. Josh, giving you a heads up too. Dinko, what's up, Dinko? Thanks so much for the love. Your book is great. Thank you so much. Please write a comment in Amazon sharing that. Jonathan, thanks so much for watching. Pedro, wow, people are getting up or something, but I'm getting a lot of stars, hearts, thumbs up. If Tyler Wagner, you're watching, I'm running a little late, but it's all good because life is about living in the moment. There's nothing other than the moment. Tammy, thanks so much for your positive comments. You know, this is the reality of life. You know, let's say in Tammy's case, I'm talking to her earlier next week. Wait, what today is today? Sometimes I lose track of time. So today is Sunday. I'm talking to Tammy later this week. She's interested in my Gifted Professional Speaker program. In life, if you don't take the opportunity, if I charge $20,000 for a speech and $1,000 for private coaching, Tammy sets a free call, she's getting free advice. So like she's being proactive, she followed up. So I admire that, I appreciate that. So she has a much higher chance of being accepted into my private invitation-only program where I'm gonna help her get paid at least $10,000 per speech, help her travel the world, help her inspire. And she took the initiative to follow up. So in life, make sure you follow up. Sorry, I got distracted, some cute girl there walking by. I'm a guy, I'm honest, if nothing else. So give you a little preview. You got some, oh great, I got some ghost icons. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But you have families, you have older people, you have younger people, you got my people there, Asian people. What's up, Asian people? Got a couple there. I'm sorry, he's gonna get some action tonight. Bringing his girl to South Beach. I try to keep this as PG-13 as possible, but stuff comes in my head and it is what it is, right? But I always post things about living your dreams, talking about aiming higher. Got some cops with their guns drawn over there, keeping the peace. Jarrett Moore, what's up, Jarrett? Tammy, thanks so much again. Look forward to our call. Again, I'm in South Beach. A week ago, I was in cold-ass Alaska. I love Alaska, but it's kind of cold there. Check out the pictures. It's one of the most beautiful places in the world. Go to Anchorage, Alaska. Walk along Earthquake Park. Earthquake Park commemorates the largest earthquake ever recorded in history in North America. Second largest earthquake ever in the history of mankind. It was a 9.4 on the Richter scale in 1964, but now it's one of the most beautiful, tranquil, and peaceful places in the world. You check that out in Anchorage, Alaska. And for everyone else, I am in South Beach. Jimmy Torres, like I said, I owe you a call. I apologize, my brother. Appreciate your patience. Jimmy was interested in my GPS program, short for Gifted Professional Speaker, where I help entrepreneurs like yourself, anyone in a business role, sales role, level up their game, what I call next level networking. If you go to a networking event, it's all about getting business cards, but that's boring, ineffective, and useless. You're better off being a speaker where you get invited and people see you. So if there's an event with 300 people or 3,000 people, those people come to you. So it's important to know how to leverage your speaking abilities, even if you think you can't speak well. Elon Musk, worth $13 billion, has 5 companies, always in the news about Tesla, SpaceX. He doesn't speak well, but he gets paid to speak if he wants to. But for him, a few hundred grand is not a lot of money because he's a billionaire. But regardless, if you want to learn how to be more confident, more courageous, more determined, more committed, more passionate, more giving in your life, be a speaker. Is it scary sometimes? Yes. So what? Your biggest dreams lie behind your biggest fears. Your biggest dreams lie behind your biggest fears. Some dude just rolled up in a motorcycle over there. I think he's getting some action too. Whoever sent me those hearts, I appreciate it. So again, we are live in South Beach, Miami. I think it's about 80 something degrees. It's a bit cloudy. It's been cloudy here for the last few days, but the weather is awesome. The vibe is cool. Obviously Halloween is tomorrow. So there's a cop car. You see a lot of cop cars in the last 5-10 minutes. You see a lot of cop cars. Appreciate all the comments. Dinko, I'm gonna just read out some of the cool people here. Sharon London, thank you. Jean, Darusha, Jimmy, Egle. Anyone who wants to hire a model, hire Egle. She's a professional model. But more importantly, as you know, I love people that have a good heart. Met Egle a while back in LA. Now she travels around the world as a model. If anyone wants to hire models, Loraz I met in Tel Aviv. Sharon, thanks for joining me and hanging out at Nexus in LA. Anyone that wants to buy real estate, not real estate, sorry. Mike Navarre, anyone who wants to buy insurance. Solomon, I don't know what you do, but let me know. Gene, what's up? Mention the suits. Okay, Mike Navarre, mention the suits. So he has an event next week in Beverly Hills at his office where they're going to be donating suits to people that are have served our country in the United States. So please help Mike Navarre out. Reach out to him. He's a good guy. As I said before, he's a great friend of mine and also a man of high integrity. Lauren West is also in my program, the Gifted Professional Speaker Program. She already booked one speech. I'm going to give a shout out to some of my other people in my program. Dragana, I got to get better at remembering her last name. It's Ognenovska. Dragana speaks about mindfulness and meditation. As many of you know, Harvard researchers have said how important meditation is to lower your depression, lower your anxiety, have focus, have awareness. I have been meditating for over 20 years, and it really is one of the best things you can do in your life. Not just supported by me, it's supported by science, by Harvard researchers. It's also supported by Ray Dalio, who's a billionaire in his own right. And he talks about that's the one quality that he most needs and most attributes to success. I'm going to give a shout out to Chris and Eric Martinez. They are fitness trainers. Give a shout out to Pedro Aguirre. Give a shout out to Shirzad Modeli from Sweden. What's up, Shirzad? She's all about relationship management and relationship coaching for the millennial. Just giving a shout out to some of my program participants. Craig also is a program participant in St. Lucia, Caribbean. We have people from all around the world in my program. Anyone's interested, just put in the comments that you want to be a badass speaker, make a lot of money, and save and inspire the world. Let me give some shout outs to Tammy, Sandy Sanders, Stephanie, Jonathan, Dinko. Dinko, please write a comment in Amazon. That goes for everyone if you like my book. Every single review helps. If you're interested in my speaking program, please let me know. I'm also going to be releasing some other programs that I just got inspired being in South Beach, and that's the power of traveling. Emerson, I'll give you an Emerson quote, then I'll give you an Ernest Hemingway quote. So Emerson once said that who you are shouts so loudly that what you say I cannot hear. For those of you who just tuned in, I'm in South Beach, Miami, Florida. It's pretty awesome. The weather is pretty cool, a bit humid for my taste, but it is what it is. There's another couple that walked by. I think he's going to get some action tonight too. I love seeing people happy because it's all about spreading positivity. So just finishing up, Emerson once said, who you are shouts so loudly that what you say I cannot hear. And the quote that I wanted to say where I got distracted was Ernest Hemingway once said that he wrote a book called The Movable Feast. And he coined that phrase with his book, A Movable Feast. If you want to read a phenomenal book about Ernest Hemingway, his life, he talked about Paris. He was in Paris when he was a young man, and he said, for anyone that has the ability to live in Paris, that experience stays with you forever because Paris is a movable feast. For a long time, a few years back, I would travel a lot in my car, so I would call my car Paris because I was traveling a lot. And essentially, the term really, a movable feast, is you want to feast on life, you want to feast on your experiences, you want to feast on the moments. Too many people I meet in life, they hesitate, they think too much. All these people that are interested in my program, the speaking program, for instance, they have some of the most astounding people I've met, and they hesitate. They whine about, oh, I don't have the money. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. You don't make investments. You don't make investments of your time and your thoughts and your skill sets in life. You don't get anywhere. Some people ask me for freebies. It's just so disrespectful. These guys, this one guy, I'm gonna call him out. He's an entrepreneur, speaks a lot, and he wants a freebie. I'm like, I have a 20-year-old entrepreneur that pays me full price for my program, and this guy is a seasoned entrepreneur and he's asking me for freebies. So you know what? Not a good thing. Not a good impression to make. You make investments in your life, you get the returns. That's how business works. So sidetrack, Ernest Hemingway, A Movable Feast. He pretty much said when he is in Paris, he can look at Michigan where he's from, and when he's in Michigan, he can look back at Paris. So the reason why traveling is so fun, whether you're traveling 1 mile, 10 miles, 100 miles, 1,000 miles, whatever it might be, I think I traveled about maybe about 4,000 miles from Anchorage, Alaska to Miami Beach. This dude's like invading my space right now. Hey, where are you from? Where are you from? Yeah, he just ignored me, so that's life, right? So this is how life works. I was just being friendly, asking where he's from. He walked away, but that's how life is, right? You can perceive that as rejection, but I don't care. Doesn't mind me. He could have had some massive exposure, but who cares? That's how life is. You ask questions, they say no, so what? You move on. That's how life is. Pedro Guerra. Pedro's a phenomenal videographer. If you want to get some good footage, go out to him. He's a cool dude. Got some another couple here getting some action tonight, perhaps. More tourists here. Sandy Sanders, thanks so much for the love. Jared, Jimmy, Shirley Chan, thanks so much for love. Solomon, Dinka, where are you from, sir? Where are you from? Where are you from? Okay, he's ignoring me too, but it's all good. So that's how life works. Yeah, don't talk to that person. He's ignoring too. That's how life is, right? Second person that ignoring me, but do you think I care? No, because I'm in South Beach. That's how life works. What do most people do? They don't even bother talking to someone, right? So step number 1, don't do that. Step number 2, the first person ignoring me, so what? Try again. Second person ignores me, so what? You think I care? No. Proving by example, right? Solomon, thanks so much for comments. Mark Benson, thanks so much for comments. Sandy, always appreciate your love, your hearts, and everything. So this is cool. Ari Bernstein, thanks so much for tuning in. Tammy, Jared, Dinko, awesome. So me being me, I'm a persistent guy, so I keep asking until people respond. What is the sticker for?
Bus.
Bus? Oh, okay. And where are you from? Germany. See? So we got a first German tourist, and she's part of a tour. So this is how life works. Persistence, persistence, persistence. You are 80% more successful when you follow up. Here I am in South Beach, doing my little Facebook Live. Haven't spoken to you all in a while. Please like my business page, because I'm going to start posting more stuff on my business page. I do that because you can track people. But this is a perfect example, right? You want to do more in life, you want to succeed, you want to aim higher, you have to have courage. I approached 3 people on the streets randomly. 1 person ignored me, 2 persons ignored me, didn't even look at me. 3rd person, she is a woman from Germany. I asked her about her sticker, she told me. I asked her where she's from, she told me. That's how life works. Most people don't ask, most people don't follow up. After they get rejected 1, 2, 3 times, they just go, oh, sorry, I feel bad. Why should you feel bad? You should feel good if you took the time, the effort to push through your fears and just ask people. It's really not that scary, people. The more you do, courage is like a rubber band. The more you do things you're afraid of, the more courage you have. The less you do things you're afraid of, the less courage you have. And sorry to say this, but if you don't have courage, you don't have a good committed life, because I've met some of the most successful, wealthy, famous people in the world, literally. As you know, many of you know, I wrote a book called Big Game Hunting, Networking with Billionaires, Executives and Celebrities, where I've literally met some of the most inspiring people in the world, but I've also met some of the most depressed people in the world, because just because you have money doesn't mean you have courage. Some of these trust fund babies, they just go around the world and do nothing, buying things, or going on private jets. Don't want to judge them, but I wish they could spend more time helping the world and have the courage to do that. If you want to live their life of ego, great, but why don't you spend a little more time helping people of value? That's how life is, right? Met Justin Bieber a few months ago. I'm, hey Justin, you want to go inspire some homeless kids? He's like, yeah, maybe. So he can like choose between dropping bottles or inspiring homeless kids. He chose to drop bottles, which is cool. You know, I'm not gonna judge him. Maybe I am, but whatever. But that's how life is. You keep asking, and in time, you get where you want to go. But what do most people do? I asked 1 person, he ignores me on the street, just saying hi. I asked 2 people, he ignores me on the street, saying hi. 3rd person says yes. But you need to start asking 3 people, 30 people, 3,000 people. When I got Elon Musk to the worst part of time where I didn't pay him to come, you know, I probably asked 15 people that night. I asked Idris Elba and Usher and Anderson Cooper, a few hot models, producer. They all said no, but Elon Musk said yes, and he came to the worst part of town, or interviewed him for a half hour, and that's how life works. So if you want to be more successful, be persistent, be courageous, be focused on living your life. As I said earlier in this live chat, the last week has been phenomenal. I spoke 3 times from the northern tip of the United States in Alaska to 300 principals in the 50th annual Alaska Principal Conference. And now I'm ending the week, or actually I'm starting the week in Miami Beach in Florida. I just did a mastermind at a yacht that was organized by Jeremy Haynes, a digital marketing ridiculous man, and his co-host, co-partner in crime, Eric Osho. If you guys are watching, we're supposed to meet up for brunch, but I don't know if they're still sleeping because we went out pretty late last night. That's how life works. As John Lennon said in his song, life is what happens to you while you're planning for life to happen. And that's how it is. That's how life works. Greg Reed, what's up, Greg Reed? Greg Reed has an awesome mastermind himself. It's a private mastermind where I spoke at in July, where I met some phenomenal people. Oh, surprise, surprise. I met Jeremy Haynes and Eric Osho at Secret Knock in San Diego, And surprise, surprise, they invited me to speak at a mastermind in Miami Beach, and that's how life works. So anyone who's interested in leveling up their game, reach out to Greg Reed. He has a mastermind called Secret Knock. One of the best investments of your life. Forbes magazine, it says one of the best conferences, best events for entrepreneurs. So keep that in mind. Greg Reed, thanks so much for watching. Anat, Brian, what's going on? Hello, how are you? That girl ignored me too, the woman ignored me, but whatever, that's how life works. I think they're from the same tour bus. Anat is a phenomenal speaker. She used to work for, I think it's Hard Lemonade or Pick Lemonade. Regardless, she is a marketing expert, so if you want to hire her as a speaker, look out and reach out to Anat Barone. I call her my Jewish sister because I had one call with her. This is how you know people are authentic and genuine. When you can openly say who you are, whether you're on the phone, Skype, in person, that's how you know you're a genuine person, and those are the people you want to surround yourself with. I always talk about aiming higher. The best way to change your life is to change your relationships. So if you want to be healthier, hang out with healthy people. You want to make more money, hang out with people that make money. You want to be more focused and travel the world, well, hang out with people that travel the world. Like I said, I wasn't planning this trip. I had a trip to Vegas last month, a trip to Miami this time. A lot of this was not planned because you have to keep some time in your schedule to open it up. And then the first thing people might say is, well, I don't have the time, Chris. Well, again, if you want opportunities, you can't keep walking down the same block. Keep walking down the same block, the same path, you're gonna get the same results. Simple concept, most people don't apply it. So I'm gonna end this Facebook Live. If anyone has any questions about my program, again, I created this new program called the GPS program, the Gifted Professional Speaker Program, where I help entrepreneurs like yourself. How do you make 10 grand per speech? How do you travel the world? And how do you inspire the masses? Life is about MIT. Make the money so you can have a foundation. I's for inspire, T's for travel. Too many people I meet, especially some of these wealthy people, they talk about how money is not important. Stop lying to yourself. Money is important. It is the most important thing, but no. But if you don't have money, you don't have the fuel to drive to your own happiness. You don't have the foundation, you don't have options, you don't have possibilities. So for the people that are not making a lot of money, money is important because it gives you so many options. People that are making money, stop lying and being ignorant and just denying the fact that you live this crazy, amazing life, living in your Hollywood Hills mansions, traveling the world and saying money's not important. Yeah, whatever, dude. Be honest with yourself and know that the more money you have, the more good you can do in the world. Eric Swanson, what's up, Eric? Thanks so much for the love. Don Young. As I was gonna bump off, I'm back on again. But it is what it is. Where are you from?
Germany.
Oh, nice. You have a tour, right?
No, we don't have a tour.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no.
Nice. So the guy that ignored me before, he's cool now, but that's how life is, right? So I just talked to 5 people. But Michael, sorry if I put your name, Zuzki, thanks so much for watching. Don Young, thanks so much for calling me a smart man. I appreciate that. I'm sure you're a smart woman too, because those like-minded people see each other as like-minded people. As Albert Einstein once said, that great minds are always surrounded by mediocre ones. So I'm sure, Don, you hang out with a lot of great people because you know that life is so important. Every day is precious. I'm not even gonna say life is short because it's not. Life is as long as you want it to be. A day can be 24 hours, a day can be 2 hours, but too many people in life, they actually live the life over every single day. What I mean by that is, let's say you're in a corporate job for 30 years, and every day you do the same thing, go to the same place to eat, meet the same people, you're not really learning much, you're not really growing much, so please keep in mind that if you want to live and learn and grow, you have to step outside your comfort level and you have to do things you're afraid of. I'm in Miami Beach right now, in South Beach. I'm supposed to meet up with my buddy Tyler. Tyler, if you're watching, apologize for being late. Michael, thanks so much for making it happen. Where are you guys all from, by the way? Michael, where are you from? Don, where are you from? Eric, where are you traveling these days? Anant, you still in Beverly Hills? Sandy, Mark, Solomon, Tammy, Jimmy, Dinko, where are you guys from? Oh, Solomon's a realtor in Vancouver. Nice, Solomon. I love Vancouver. Vancouver, I've been there at least 20, 30 times. A lot of great family there. Sebastian, France. Nice, Sebastian. Allô, je m'appelle Christophe. You didn't think you'd hear that, huh? I love learning new languages because languages are the keys and the eyes to a person's soul. Imagine if we all knew more languages. I can speak 5. Imagine if you could speak more languages. Here's 2 more couples. I think they're going to be getting some action tonight. I'm guessing it's just based on the mannerisms. Just as a short... you can kind of just tell, like in terms of the body language, right? They're in Miami Beach, South Beach. They're holding hands. They have a good intimacy level. They're kind of close together. You can just tell and read a lot of people just based on body language. This couple, you can see a little bit, I think, older. And not so much older in spirit, but like older in terms of how long they've been together before. can kind of tell a lot by how people see each other and how they act amongst each other and how they hold hands or don't hold hands and how they see each other, how literally their mannerisms change. If they look this way together, look that way together. It's pretty fascinating in terms of human dynamics and human relationships. So Sandy's in sunny, beautiful San Diego. Michael's in Scottsdale, nice. He saw me speak at the real estate talk. Awesome, thanks so much, Michael. Anyone that wants to watch that speak, I'll actually post that in the comments later on. It's Next Level Scottsdale. And my boy Josh Smith, Albert Garibaldi, and John Cheplack. They're all multi-millionaire entrepreneurs. They own it in the real estate space. I was speaking there on the Billionaire Mindset, the art and science of building successful relationships. You want to check that out? Sign up for my YouTube channel. It's a 50-minute keynote speech. If you know any opportunities to speak, I talk about branding, entrepreneurship, billionaire mindset, but the thing that I'm most known for is the art and science of building strong relationships, whether in business or in your life. Everything in life, every success you have in life, every opportunity you have is based on relationships you've had. So it serves the reason that the more relationships you have that are solid, the more solid opportunities you have. So it's all about finding those opportunities in the people. And the cool thing about life is you don't need to know all the answers, you need to know the people that know the answers. I'll say that again. You don't need to know all the answers, you need to know the people that know the answers. Too many of us are afraid. Too many of us are home watching TV and spending 5 hours a day watching TV. And that's the average amount of time Americans spend watching TV. The average American spends 4.7 hours watching or being on social media, but I guess I'm doing it too, but I'm promoting life. I'm trying to hopefully help you out. Sebastian from France. Oh, Heidi's from Florida. Thanks so much for tuning in. Scottsdale. Awesome. This has been awesome. So again, I'm live in Miami Beach. Another couples, a lot of couples, a lot of families. This is the art welcome. I just realized I stepped away from being a New Yorker because I left my luggage here, so I don't like leaving stuff around because people will like steal crap from you, you know? As much as I am a positive person, I'm also very realistic and mindful of that. I remember when I was in college, enjoy your stay. Welcome to America.
You too. Go ahead. Bye.
So again, third touch point with that guy. First time, just a little quick recap. First time he ignored me, whatever. Second time he said hi, he's with his kids. Third time he said goodbye, build rapport. You want to build rapport with people? You want to do better in business? You want to get more leads, clients, referrals, listings for those realtors out there? You have to rebuild rapport. And it has to be so natural, right? So you have 4 stages of success in terms of how do you build habits. First stage is we're all ignorant. We all don't know certain things. I didn't know networking at one point. I wasn't very creative at one point. First is we're all ignorant. Second is you have to have an awareness. I'm teaching you an awareness now. I'm giving you a sense of awareness of how to be more courageous, how to live your life. Third one is you have to apply it. I just applied it 4 times with the same guy. First time he ignored me. Second time he ignored me. Actually, second time he said hello. Third time he said hello and goodbye. He's from Germany. Fourth thing, if you want to be successful, is you have to make it into habits. You have to be habitually courageous. You have to be habitually committed. You have to be habitually speaking. So if you want to be more successful, you have to be habitually doing those things. Make it a habit. Great book by Charles Duhigg, which is called The Power of Habits. One of the best books in the world because he talks about how there's keystone habits. Once you have these keystone habits, then you'll effectively have the foundation to live your life. Let me give you an example, right? So for instance, he talks about in Afghanistan, Iraq, one of those war-torn countries, army guys go in, army guy sees this town hall area, and they always get into violence in this town hall. This army guy is tasked to figure out how to squash this violence in a very tactful, non-violent way. We're talking about the power of habits. So the habits are these people gather in a town hall, they get hungry, they eat something from this street vendor, and then violence happens and people die. So this army guy is tasked to minimize this violence. So he ends up looking at the video, and the habits are always the same. People congregate, they crowd into this town hall, they get hungry, they buy something from the vendor, and then they start getting angry and they start killing people, right? So he decides to tell the organizers, you know what? I want you to remove the street vendors. And the organizer's like, you know, why? This is weird, right? But it turns out that once they remove the street vendors, the habits of these people again, people go there, they get into this town hall in Afghanistan, Iraq, and they get hungry, but when the street vendors are not there, they look around for the street vendors, they're not there, and they just leave. And so they broke the habit. The point is, we all have habits that are not healthy, we have habits that are healthy. So based on that book, The Power of Habits, this is why I love reading books. These things that I share 99% of the time, it's based on research, empirical evidence, science, so that it's not just me saying, relationships are important, or relationships are the number one best indicator, or your network is the number one best indicators for your career success. It's based on Ron Burt, who's a science guy, a network science guy, and that's the best indicator of career success. So if you want to read a great book, read The Power of Habits. People always say, well, why do you have time to read books, Chris? I have time because I don't watch TV. I don't have a TV. So it's not about you don't have enough time. It's about you don't prioritize your time. You have to focus on your priorities. You want to make more money? That's a priority. You want to be healthier? That's a priority. You want to have better relationships? That's a priority. You want to travel? That's a priority. You want to write a book? That's a priority. So stop making excuses about how you don't have enough time. We all have the same amount of time. Oh, you don't understand, Chris. Whatever. You don't understand. You got to just focus on your passion, your focus. I'm going to move over here because there's a more people, some whatever. But let's see. I'm just going to give a shout out to more people. Eric Swanson. Let's talk about adding you to the Habitude Warrior Conference, Dallas. Nice, Eric. Just as I was talking about habits, Eric is also a phenomenal speaker. I think he's an author too, and last time he reached out and said he wanted help. So Eric, I got to follow up with you. But Eric, please write in the comments what exact dates of the conference, because as you know, as you do, I travel a lot, so I look forward to helping your audience too. Ibrahim I met in Palestine in the West Bank. I was there for a U.S. consulate event. Again, if anyone has a desire to hire me as a speaker, if you have some form of budget, though I charge at least 10 grand for my speeches, I always am as flexible as possible because I do want to give back. And at the core, if you have a message to share, you should get paid for it, because why shouldn't you, right? Know that you have value, and whatever you have, why shouldn't you get hired for it? Because it's important. So Sebastian from France, as I mentioned to some of you, I have a gifted professional speaker program where I teach entrepreneurs like yourself or anyone in the sales role, anyone just wants to live a better life. If any of you go to networking events to get better career opportunities or better business opportunities, being a speaker is one of the best ways. Why? 5 reasons. Check out my Huffington Post article where I talked about the 5 reasons why every entrepreneur should be a speaker. First reason is lead generation. Instead of going to an event with 300 people getting business cards, those 300 people come to you. So you have a phenomenal way to lead generation. The reason why I'm even here is because I met someone in San Diego at Greg Reed's private membership thing, private conference called Secret Knock. And then I met the people there that invited me here. Why was I in Alaska last week? Oh, surprise, surprise. I was speaking at a conference in Atlanta, Georgia this year, at a global conference called Hope Global Forum. One of the principals there was inspired by my talk called Connect More Deeply, which I wrote another article on Huffington Post, Connect More Deeply, and she invited me out. So these are perfect examples of how when you speak more, you have more opportunities. You get paid, first reason. Second reason, lead generation. Third reason, you're a VIP. Fourth reason, you get to travel the world. And fifth reason, most importantly, you get to inspire people. So keep that in mind, all right? If you want to do more in life, you have to push through your skill sets. You have to push through your fear, because fear serves no one except failure. That's a cool quote. Fear serves no one except failure. Fear serves no one except failure. That's cool. If anyone can write that in the comments, I'd appreciate that, because writing things helps you remember things. So fear, your fear serves no one except your own failure. That's an awesome compliment. It has alliteration and it makes sense, and I love truisms. So let's see. All right, now I'm going to end this very, very soon. So Eric Swanson, thanks so much for tuning in. Michael, Ibrahim, Sandy, Sebastian from France, Heidi, Dawn, Eric, Anand, Greg, Sandy, Mark, Solomon, Tammy, Jimmy, Stephanie, Dinko, Solomon, Shirley, Dinko, Sandy. Oh, I'm getting a lot of stars, hearts. Pedro, Jonathan, Stephanie, Sandy, Sharon, Ray, Lauren, Kathy, Mike, Jean, Laraz, Egle. See, this is so inspiring, right? Just even on this Facebook Live chat, we probably have people from anywhere from 5 to 10 countries. And so anyone that wants to promote anything, it's all about getting out there. And even myself, people always get shocked when I say I'm an introvert, and they're like, no way, Chris. I'm like, yeah, I am an introvert. It's because I'd rather spend time on my own talking. Oh, no, actually not talking to myself, but maybe I do that sometimes when I'm rehearsing speeches. One of my friends, he's funny because I was saying, sorry, I got to rehearse my speech, and all I did was mumble for about an hour because I'm like setting the sequence down to talk, because so much of speaking is about having a very clear sequence and a system to speak well. But all she saw was, wow, this guy makes tens of thousands of dollars per speech, and all it does to prepare is mumble for about an hour. But that's what he sees, right? But thank you so much for tuning in. Paula, fear serves no one but your own failure. That's awesome. Thank you, Paula. Paula, where are you from, Paula? Eric Osho. Eric is the reason why I'm here. Eric, brother, what's going on? Great time hanging out with you. We got to meet up for lunch. Eric has an awesome program that he's creating called the 122 Hours, where he teaches veterans. There's over 20 million veterans in the U.S., and it's all about serving. That's a beautiful necklace. So I just commented someone on their necklace, and then their two dudes walk by too. If I engage with them too much, they might have kicked my ass, but you know, I might have to Bruce Lee on their ass, but whatever. I'm not a violent guy. So that's a cool quote. So Eric is the guy that co-hosted this mastermind, this yacht mastermind. Eric Osho, reach out to him if you have any questions about veteran disabilities or veteran issues. He's also an entrepreneur. Him and Jeremy Haynes, who is ridiculous. He has a digital online agency. He worked with Grant Cardone, and he asked me to speak. Thank you so much for laughing at my jokes. I speak a lot, and sometimes people don't, and it's okay, because if I laugh, it's all good. Because if I laugh, as Mother Teresa once said, the smile is the beginning of love. The smile is the beginning of love. If you smile more, you're showing that you're a loving person, and why wouldn't you want to have more love? It's really unfortunate and sad. I don't think it's very attractive for men and women when they don't smile a lot. And sometimes I actually literally don't even add people because they don't have a smile on their profile, because I'm like, I don't want people that don't have love in their heart. If you don't have love in your heart, you're not willing to share it. If you're not willing to share love, then why are you on this earth? By sharing love, giving love, receiving love. And so be more loving people. As Hanye, what's going on, Hanye? My beautiful friend Hanye. Hanye is an experienced wealth manager. If you have any advice or if you want to seek advice, she just started a new job in private equity. So anyone that wants to reach out to people that want to learn more, I admire Hanye because there are very few women that are very successful in the finance world, because it's a fairly male-dominated world. First time I met Hanye last year, you know, we were kindred souls because she's ambitious, she's intelligent, she's classy, she's stylish, but most importantly, she knows her stuff. She knows how to meet people, she knows how to engage, she knows how to help people plan, and she's very passionate about helping women entrepreneurs. So anyone on this Facebook Live that wants to help more female entrepreneurs or all entrepreneurs, reach out to my good friend Hanye. But really appreciate all the hearts. Paula, Eric, Sandy. All right, I'm gonna close this out. I don't even know how long I've been on this for, but I gotta get some food. Get some food in my belly. Just to summarize, I'm in South Beach, live in South Beach, Miami, Florida. I was in Alaska, Anchorage last week. But this is how life works, where you go with the flow, you get invited to opportunities to speak, you do that. Anyone who's interested in my gifted professional speaker program, where I'm teaching entrepreneurs how to be gifted speakers, where you make at least 10 grand per speech, there's actually 9 different revenue streams, not just the keynote speaking fee, how you can inspire the masses and travel the world. I have acronyms, as all of you know, MIT, how do you make money, inspire the masses, and travel the world, MIT. Focus on 3 things, focus on simple things. Thank you all. Tammy, thanks again for signing up for a call for my GPS program. Hanye Sadat, you are too nice. You are too. Like-minded people, hang out like-minded people. Sandy, so much for all the hearts and thumbs up. All right, so I am going to close out this Facebook Live. All of you, remember, you want to be more successful in life, do one thing you're afraid of every day. That could be simply as what I did before. I asked and said hi to 5 people. The first 2 ignored me. Third one responded, a woman from Germany. Fourth one was this person that said no the first time. And then, you know, that's how it is in life. You have to keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. Look at failure, obstacles, rejections as hurdles, not as a wall of rejection. And as I said before, that Paula Swindell Sheffield kindly wrote for me because I asked her to. Fear serves no one but your own failure. That's an awesome line that I just came up because you all inspired me to do that line. And that's how life works. When people wonder, hey Chris, you write books, you write songs, you write speeches, you write presentations, you write poems, what inspires you? What inspires me are people like yourself. When you have that human connection, that's how people get inspired. And so keep that in mind, everyone. You want to get inspired, meet more inspiring people. You want to inspire other people, you have to find things of experiences that will inspire you so you can inspire others. You know, all this knowledge means nothing if you can't inspire other people. I'll leave with one final quote. Maya Angelou once said that when you get, give, when you learn, teach. When you get, give, when you learn, teach. That's the last thing I'll say. Thank you all, and have a great day, and have a great weekend. Bye, everyone.